My name is Theresa Davis, and I am the Literary Events Coordinator for the ArtsXchange. I was a classroom teacher for many years and as a result have quite a collection of teaching materials and no limit to stories. As an educator, I chose to use a thematic approach to teaching, using literature and geography as an anchor. Each story will have a suggested art project component. The list of materials for each project will be in the event description. Thank you for supporting the ArtsXchange. The ArtsXchange does not own the rights to this book. This is solely for community sharing purposes. Thank you for listening. The Reason for a Flower by Ruth Heller. Birds and bees, and these, and these sip nectar from the flowers. And as they search for more and more pollen from the flower before goes to the next one they explore, some pollen travels in the breeze without the help of birds or bees and very often make you sneeze. From anther on a stamen to stigma on a style, pollen grains must travel and stay a little while, and then you'll see the reason. For each flower, even weeds, the reason for a flower is to manufacture seeds that have a cover of one kind or another. Some grow inside a juicy fruit, and it's not odd to find them growing in a pod. The largest one, a coconut. Seeds travel far and wide. Some even like to hitch a ride upon a bike or on a shoe. Squirrels hide them and forget they do. Some have birds that stick to fur and travel at a gallop. Seeds can settle anywhere. They find water, sun, and air, and then grow roots and stems and leaves. Some seeds grow up to be trees. These grow where it's very dry. And these grow where it's wet. These may not look like flowers, but they are the most important yet. Rice, barley, corn, wheat are cereals we need to eat. Millet and bamboo are a treat for animals who don't like meat. They are called herbivorous. Would you believe these plants eat meat? And they are called carnivorous. The largest flower ever found grows in the jungle near the ground, a parasite clinging tight to roots of trees that feed it. It is 3 feet wide or maybe 4, weighs 15 pounds and sometimes more, has a nasty odor, and Rafflesia is its name. But here's a flower that owes its fame to smelling very sweet, and scientists agree that magnolias seem to be a prehistoric family. All flowers are angiosperm. That's an ancient Grecian term. Here are just a few products made from them for you: paper, straw, wood, candy, coffee, tea, cotton, popcorn, chocolate, pasta, perfume, rope, rubber, cork, medicine, bread. Plants that have no flowers are fascinating too. This one has become a plum. All right, here's the art project and some other ideas for The Reason for a Flower by Ruth Heller. So the obvious science connections is, take an egg crate, put some little dirt in it, and put the little seed in it and start like a little windowsill garden. That's a good idea, right? But if you want to get messy with some art, we're going to repurpose some things. So I saved most of my containers. I figured I could find something else to do with it. So for this project, all you need is an empty container. It could be a yogurt container, it could be a ricotta cheese container, sour cream, whatever plastic container you want. And I say plastic because young people are working with this, but if you want to get fancy with it, you can also use glass. What you need is a container. You're going to need watered down white glue, okay? And shreds or pieces of tissue paper. And all these things can be gotten, in various art stores. You also need a little clump of fake flowers. And you know how you have that drawer in the house where you have all the pens from all the places you've been, and they're just in there in the drawer hanging out. We're gonna make them into something special. So we're gonna make flower pot pens, pots. I haven't named it yet. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your glue mixture and you're just gonna start covering and then adding the squares. And you can go with a single color or you can go with multiple colors. And you're going to just cover the entire container with tissue paper. If it gets bumpy, I don't think it's fine because it just adds some texture to it. And with this kind of project, you can use any kind of paper. You can use the tissue paper. You can get some fancy paper. And you're just gonna cover the whole container. Single color, multiple colors, anything like that. This is what you're going to end up with. Okay. And you can again cover it with as many layers as you want. If you want to just see the colored paper and not see the colors underneath that are actually on the container, you can cover it with gesso, which is basically a white paint finish, and just cover the whole thing, let it dry completely, and then add the color paper to it, okay? So when I talk about repurposing, you can do this with multiple things, and I know I'm saying a lot sharper than that. So this is a old juice bottle, right, that I covered with tissue paper, made it look nice and shiny and sparkly. This is one of the glass vases that I got from the store where everything is like not $100. And because we have Mother's Day coming up, you can make an entire bouquet in fanciness and give flowers to someone you love, okay? So that's how you make the vase. So how you make the flowers, pens. An adult should do this. These are wire cutters, and you cut the flower away from the stem. Okay. Don't do that. You need some green or tape, craft tape. Okay. Take one of your pins that you may or may not have taken from a restaurant. And then you're going to wrap the pen, or the stem of it, with flour. Okay. Then I'm going to take that tag off later. And put however many flowers you would like in your pot. And now you have a bouquet of Penrose's functional art. Thanks for tuning in.